yet, I'll let you know.
It's appearing like we are live, Anna. I got a box.
Okay, we're live.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to another of our activities for the Diversity Festival of Sunrise. So today I'm doing origami, and it's all related to a festival in Japan that is called Tanabata. So first I'm gonna tell you where. First I'm gonna tell you where Japan is in the map for those who don't know. And then I'm gonna show you and talk to you about origami and about the festival as well, which is quite interesting in my opinion. It's very cultural. And then we're gonna do our origamis, and I got different shapes. So I'll show them to you in a minute. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna share with you where Japan is. So we go here. And there we go. So we got Japan is a little island here. And then we got England all the way across. So here we are. So here we are. And my name is Natalie. I'm originally from El Salvador, but I have traveled all around the world. And I enjoy learning new cultures and talking to people. So I'm very passionate of Asian culture, European culture, and all diversity culture. So that's why I thought we do origami, and I talk to you about this wonderful festival. Let me go back here. So this is the Tanabata festival. So I guess you know a lot, or I don't know how much you know about origami, but basically with origami it's quite fashionable. You can do different shapes of things with paper that you fold. And as well, if I tell you the history of origami, so it came not long after the invention of paper in China. So it's long ago. And it became quite popular. And at the beginning, it was quite artistic. But with the years, it became a daily thing to do in Japan. So my Japanese friends, they would make origami without even looking at the paper. So imagine doing all this folding and you just look for little bits and just do it as you talk naturally. I have to look, I have to be careful and check how I fold it because it's not my tradition. But my friends say they will do origami when they are driving to when the family were driving on holidays, or if they were born, or if they were with other friends. So it was like a normal activity, a game that they would do even in the playground. So that's about origami. And then if we talk about the Tanabata festival, so that happened on the 7th of July. And it comes from a festival or a legend in China called Qi. And this legend back 2,000 years ago. And what happened here is a romantic history. And some people now will compare it with the Valentine's Day, because it's about love and tragedy, actually. So this little story is about a princess who was the daughter of the Jade Emperor and a servant. So she fell in love, as it was love at first sight when she saw this servant, and they got married, but the father didn't approve. So they called her back to heaven, because his father was the king of heaven, the emperor of heaven. And but the husband tried to follow back. So then the mother, she created a long stripe between them to divide them. And that's what we call the Milky Way. So these two stars, they get together on this, or it's believed that they get together on the 7th of July, because some folks, they felt pity and they admire the love between this princess and the servant, that they built a bridge. So that's what they made, according to the legend, on the 7th of July, which is quite sweet. And that's where the little story comes from, China, and then it went to Japan. So in Japan, what they do is that they do all these magnificent decorations. So they would do stripes of paper with wishes. So they would put a wish of good health, or get married, or meet somebody, or have children, among other things. But then as well, they use a lot of origami around it to make the bamboos to look prettier. So for example, this one, they all bamboos with all the bits hanging. And as well, they use the origami to decorate them. So let's close this. And now let's go to what we want to do today. So I'm going to start with the easy one. That is a windmill. So we're going to do a windmill. We're going to do a bird. We're going to do a little box. And then we're going to do a big box. And I'm going to show you as well, actually, I wrote it here. And that's how you write the Tanabata festival. And this is how we write Japan. I think you're seeing it the wrong way around, probably. But this is ribbon. And that means Japan in characters, because they have 3 different kind of alphabets they can use. So one is written like ours, but the other one is similar to Chinese. And then they got the one that is, I can't remember the name, but it's the one with different symbols as well, similar to the characters of Chinese, but different, obviously. So we go first with the windmill. So I'm going to start. So we got the piece of paper, you got your squares, and then we're going to fold. We're going to fold first. Let's do the lines. So we do a triangle. So we start like this, look. So we fold it like that. We do a triangle. Then we do another triangle in the other direction. So then we fold it very hard here. Okay. After that, we open it again. And then where the lines are crossing, we're gonna fold in the 4 areas. They're gonna touch where the 2 first lines we did across are meeting. So then we open, and then we go here, and then we put it here again to touch this area. Then we open it again, and then we're gonna fold it again here to touch this center. Then we open it, and the 4th side will go to touch the same line here. Okay. So once we're done that, then we're gonna fold the first one, but we're gonna try to do a little pointing a bit like this. So we fold it, but we do this pointing a bit, look, like that. Then we turn it, and then with the fingers, put your finger in this pointing it bit, or the corner again. Put your finger there, and then we do the next bit, look, like that. Slowly, and start to fold this bit. And then we go the second wing. Then we do the same. Put your finger in this corner press it, and then this bit will start to fall, and the next one will come by its own. Or you can press it as well. So there we go. We got the first windmill. And I'm gonna do it again so we can all see. So again, we do middle, but we go in the point. So then we press it and press it. Then we open and we do the opposite corners. So we press again, we hold the corner to corner, and then we press it. Okay. Then we open here and we find the point where the two lines meet. And then we're gonna fold down like that, and then we press it. Okay. And then we do the next one. And then we press here and here, open, and we do the next. So we got 3 now. So looking over for the point when the two lines meet in the middle.
Hi, Natalie. We've had a question
Hello.
from an
Yeah.
attendee saying, what type of origami paper is best? And can you recommend anybody? I'm not sure on whether we are allowed to provide recommendations on companies or websites, but do you have a recommendation for what type of paper is best?
Do you know what I can tell you? My Japanese friends, when it's the sale of Christmas paper, they look for the ones, actually this one hasn't got it, but they have lines. So if you go to different supermarkets or shops, you will see they have Christmas wrapping paper that got lines across. That's the best one. And because these are squares, you can do any size you like. So if you want a bigger windmill than this one, you just make a bigger size of paper. The point is that there is all, if it is 5 centimeters, it's 5 because it's a square. So that's a good tip, I think. And then you can make different. And the one I'm using here is, it got different colors and it's already cutted. But my friends, as I repeat, my friends that are from Japan in England, they buy just wrapping paper and they cut it because then they can do different sizes as well. And there are some shapes that are more complicated. So maybe if you have a bigger size paper, it might be easier. Anyway, so we're going, so we were doing the 3rd and the 4th. And then remember, we open, put your finger here, okay? And then we follow the line and try to put the first, if you see it like that, and it looks a bit like this. And then you press it. So you got one. And you do the next one, put your finger, and the same. And then we press it. They all have to point it to the same side, or direction, I mean. So this one goes here, that one there. And we go with the next one here. Do the same. So we press it here and send them to that direction. Okay, and the last one is nearly done by its own. That's it. So then we just pressing it. There you go. Oh, this one I'm pressing it from. Okay. There you go. So all the same direction.
Hi, Natalie, another question. So this question says, is there a certain type of paperweight or thickness that's best to use for origami?
Not really, but it's better if you have like a thinner paper than thick one, So as I say, for example, wrapping paper, except the one that is plasticky, they should be okay. But what I'm gonna do as well is I might give you some thickness of paper, but I even sometimes I just use normal paper from a notebook and things. So it's just, it has to be, you don't need thick paper because it wouldn't fall as easily and be good. I have used thick one actually in the past to do the windmills. And you can do it, but it's maybe not as flexible, so you need to be a bit harder with it. Okay, I hope you have understood or have seen how I done the windmills. I will quickly do one more just to make sure everybody see it. So we go, so to recap, we do triangular shape. Then we do another one here. Okay. Then we look for the middle and we fold. Bring it to the middle. So we do it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, the middle, and 4. And 4. And then we just put the finger here. If we were making a tablecloth kind of thing, or a little table, so then you just pointing it to the direction, one or the other. So that is the first one. Second one here, again, we do this, and then we send it to the same direction, pointing to the same direction, like this. Look. Then the third one, okay, we do the same, and the fourth one. And then we just make sure all of them are pointing the same way. Look. There we go. So we got our third windmill. And some people, what they do, they put different color paper inside because you can see different bits here that are white. So some people, what they do is that they put 2 sheets of paper. So in that sense, it doesn't matter as much how thick is the paper, but you can do it probably with cardboard. So that's done. The next one we're gonna do is this bird. So if we go and show you. So I show you here first. So what we do with this one is that first we're gonna do, again, we do the triangle, 1, and then we do 2, press it. Then we open it again. No, we leave it closed, and then what we do is to fold these 2 fingers inside. So here, look. And then we press it. And it's like you have a little hat. Okay. Okay. After that, look, so that size is like that. This side looks like a boat or like a hat. So after that, what we're gonna do is that we open this like this, okay? And then we pass it over to touch the other one here, look. Okay? 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 After that, we're gonna do the wings. So what we're gonna do is to fold it here, look. Fold them here. here. Oh, I'm not showing you. So, okay, so we folded, so we did the 2 fingers and we did the hat. And then we bring this bead here. Okay. Okay. And then the next bit is that we do the wings. So we are here, look. So we have the 2 fingers, then we open it like this, and then we do the wings. And to do the wings, this is the white bit. So then we fold it here, look. Okay, so that's like, and then we close it here, look. So we got still this, so we got the wings. Oops. Oh, I pull it too hard, don't pull it too hard. Okay, so there you go. And because we want it flying, we bring the wings up. So we bring that one up, and then the other one as well, up. Okay. I've repeated again so you can see it again. So we were here, and what I've done is I bring this up, and the one in the other side as well up to touch the other one. And then we only missing the beak. So for the beak, again, you put your finger here. Okay. And then you bring it down. Bring it down. And then you got your beak. So that's your bird. And then we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna take another paper here. Let's find a different color one. And then again, so we do triangles first, both sides. So that's my first side. This is my second side. Okay. Then we do the hat. So it's 2 fingers fold. Okay. So we got it here. So this side has nothing, and this is the fold bit only in this side. And then we open it like this. Okay. And then we press it like this. Okay, so the longer bit will meet each other here. Then turn it over like this, because those are our wings now. Okay, and then we bring one up. I'll show you from this side actually, so then you can see. So I hold it with my finger and I bring the wing up. Okay, here. And then bring the other wing up to meet the other one. Here. And then I press it here, look, so I know that both are together the same. And to do the beak, we put our finger here inside, and then we press here. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay. So again, we go corners. So it's a triangle. Then it's triangle again on the other side. Oh, imagine doing this just as a fun thing when you were little in the playground or in the car. Okay. And then we leave it like that, and we do the 2 folding to do the hat or boat, depending on your imagination. We go here. press it, and then we open it. Okay, and then we close it this way, so the longer bits will meet, like that. Okay, and then we put the flat bit here and bring the wings up. So let's do this one again so you can see it better. Wing and wing. Okay, and then the beak, put your finger inside, and then we push it, hold it. You can see it here. That's it. Okay. Okay, that's my third one. So I hope you remember. But anyway, we're gonna try to share the patterns if you want to see them. Hopefully, they will be in the Facebook. So now we're gonna do a little box. So you can use it, you can glue it at the end if you like, all the sizes and have it like that. And that's when the size, it doesn't matter. Because I have seen in some Asian hotels that will have paper boxes like this with mints or sweeties or other things that are dry. Or as well, you can roll them and make it like this. So you roll each corner and it can look like that. And as well, sometimes you can use them for paper clips, or I don't know. So these ones are little, but you can make any size. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, so I'll show you a big one actually before we start. So this is a big one and it's just made with printing white paper and it's been blue as well. So you can put things on it. So it's quite nice because I think some children as well in children parties or things you can use them, or for yourself, as I say, to say things. So let's do this one. I'm gonna open it. So what we do first is that we're gonna do again, we're gonna do the square. I mean, you fold it in the middle. So it's not a square, it's folding in the middle. Oh man, okay. Folding in the middle. Then you open it and fold the other middle. Here. Okay. After that, we turn it over. So I did first middle like that in the printed bit of the paper, let's say. So then you go in the non-printed bit of the different bit, the inside bit, and then you do a triangle. Okay. And then you do another triangle. Okay. And then you come back to the printed bit and you press it like this, look. Like this. And then make it flat. Okay. Okay. After that, we're gonna start from these bits that are open. You're gonna start to fold inside like this to the middle, pointing a bit. Then we do the other bit here. Okay, so we do the same in the other side. So we got this shape at the minute. Look. Okay, and then we twist it. So we do it in the other. So it's 4 sizes you need to do. Okay, so it's 3, and then it's 4. Press them. Okay, and after that, we open them with your finger, and then you do this, look. So you open it, and then you do this, okay? And then we do the same in the other side. Open it with your finger, press, and do that. And we do the same in the other side. So open it. Open it again. This, and close it. Oops, let me see here. So you did 4 sizes of the same. Let me see, 2, 3, and I just need to do 1 more. And then again, this one here. Okay, so it's 4 of them, they go like this, and you tuck them in. So you will have a shape like that now. So remember, you put your finger, and then you press it, and then like this. And look, this is one I can't do without looking 100% and rethinking it. I couldn't do it. That's amazing when I see my friends just doing it like that. They hardly see the paper. And they can multitask as well. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is that one of the sides will come down, okay? The other side come down. And then the other side comes down too. So the 4 sides will come down basically. Nope. So that's what I'm doing. And then you kind of open and then close the areas to be able to fold them. Nope. And then you close it. Okay. So then the bottom bit, you fold, you press it in like this, look. Fold it like this, look. You fold it. So the bit at the bottom, so you got this point in a bit. So this bit you fold it in the natural way, you will see the lines here. So you fold it there. And then the magic come now. So now put your fingers in the bit here. And here we go. You got a lovely box. There you go. Oops, mine is opening. That's it. I didn't press it enough. That's it. Okay. We got it here. And we're gonna make another one. So you can see how it happened. So we got the first one. I hope, please leave me comments and say if you find it hard or you think it's easier. So let me see. And if you know any other origami, please tell me. If you have done it before, maybe you know even harder shapes that I do.
We've had a question through, Natalie.
Yeah.
So somebody is asking, do the origami have names? And how can we call them? What do we call them?
Yeah, I think some of them, they have different names. For example, this one is a windmill. I don't know this one. But what I can do is to send you the shapes I got, and then I tell you. But I think this one is called Sweet Box. I don't know if that's the name in Japan, but that's the name that I know. For example, this one is Sweet Box. And this one is a windmill. And I call it the pear, but maybe it has different name. So I don't know. That's how I learned it. So if we do it again, I'd show you again. So we got this. So again, we do middle in the printing bit. We open and do mid or half paper. Again. That's it. Okay. And then we open and the non-printed bit, we do a triangle. Okay. And then we do the other triangle here. That's it. And then we open it. And then remember your fingers. And then you get it here. Nope. That's it. So we got this shape. And now we press it. We do a diamond. And then remember, we start from the open bit, folding a line here. Look. So we go 1. Then we open here again and we do 2. So with the sweet box, basically, we have to do it 4 times. So 3. Okay. 3. And the last one, 4. Okay. And then remember, we turn it. So then we put this here. We put our finger, and the bits that we just fold, we open and we put the finger. And then we're gonna change the folding. So you open this bit a bit and press it. Okay. Okay. Like this now. So we open and press. Same with the other side. Next one, the same finger, line, and press. Okay. And the same with the other bit. So we turn it over and we do the same finger. And then we press it here like this. Okay. And then the third one. We do the same. And we press. Okay. Once we got done, then we go and we start to fold them. We've done the 4 sides. No. And then we open it like that. And bring it in. Like that. And then you bring it in. Then you do the same here. So we do the same, you just, it has to be pointed basically all the way through. The same this bit. So we fold it in here. And the last one, this one, you'll see it like this, look. And then you think, oh no, that bit is out. So everything has to be pointed in. And then we fold this bit. Okay, we fold this bit. Yeah. So the ones at the end, we fold 1. The one at the end, we fold 2. Okay. Okay, we still have those. And then we open them like this. And then we fold this. And then we fold this one down. Okay, and now we do this folding. Bring this one here. This bit, the bottom bit basically. Okay. And then we open it. So go to this, and then we open it. There we go. We got the box. Okay. So that's the box. I'm only gonna do this one twice because I wanted you to show you how to do the last one. For this one, which is bigger, you need 3 bits. So I'm gonna have 3 different colors. So I'm gonna start with the blue. But you can do it with the same color. I do blue. I'm gonna do purple and red. Purple, and I'm gonna get a wavy red. Okay. So what we do first is that we go triangle. And then you bring one of the corners to the top. So this is the open bit. So we bring this up here to touch here. Then we do the same in the other side. So we bring in here. Okay. And then we open it and bring this open bit to the bottom here. And then we press it. Okay. So leave that one to a side, and we do the same with the next one. So you do a triangle. Let me see if not very. Do the triangle again here. Look. Perfect. What I like from origami is that it's a lot of geometrical shape. So it's very, well, I love the designs, but I think if you follow the geometrics, you kind of can remember some of the shapes. So you bring this one here, this one up again. Okay. And then we bring this bit down. So you will have this, the open bit again. The open bit down. And close it. And then we put it to a side. And we do the same for the third time. Triangle. Okay. Then we bring this one up to the open bit. And then this one up. Here's the other one. Okay. And then we bring the top bit down to touch the edge of the paper. And then we press it. So then you got your 3 shapes. What we do is that as they are like this, you stick it one to the other one. Okay, so the open bits like that. And you will see it's a line, and you can see the folding here, which you make it quite logic, isn't it? I bet. So then you take the third one as well, the open bit, and then you put this one in. So this bit will be the top of the box, and this will be the bottom bit. Stick it in here. And then we go here. This is all fun. It's all pure fun. I hope you're enjoying it. And then we put the last bit. I will have to rest it because otherwise I can't do it. So I can't show you really. And then the bottom bit is the same. It's gonna just, so then they're just gonna sit in between them. So you stack them in between. Okay, so open one of the flap of each of them. And then you will have this. Got them here. So they open a bit here, each of them. So you can glue them. And here we go. And we got another lovely box for sweeties or for anything that is dry. Okay, do you want me to do that? I think this one, because we did it 3 times, it's kind of like easier to make it. So what we did, I'll show you again. Yep. So we put all the bits here, join them. And then the bits at the bottom, try to open them. So then it's one touching each of them. And then you get this one here. And that's it. Okay, so we got in here. And then you can glue it or something. But I hope you enjoy it anyway. I hope you can give me comments. And then you have enjoyed doing origami and you will remember the Tanabata festival. So the other thing, because I asked you for a bamboo, is that we need stripes of paper. So you have some stripes of paper. So I'm gonna do mine here. So if you got any stripe of paper, you write your wish here. So you can do it here. So let's put for a sunny summer. I don't want. And then what you're gonna do is that if you can put, so I would show you mine, it's already been decorated. But if you do little holes in the origami we made, obviously not in the bowls, but in your windmills and in your birds, then you can pass a string like this one inside them, like this. And then I decorated my bamboo stick and I put wishes, my wishes. I put my origami. If you don't have bamboo as well, you can have a branch and it might be prettier. It might be more like what they would use in Japan. So they have a bamboo with branches and then they hang all the origami and wish. So I put my wish here and I put here my origami. And I did the little holes. So I hope you really enjoy it. And please come back to our other activities that we have with Sunrise Diversity Festival. Thank you very much for joining us and see you again. Bye.